About 5 years before she died, my sister Ellen was back in hospital, this time in intensive care. Ellen was born with cerebral palsy and had many of the physical challenges that go along with that condition, including poor respiratory capacity because of various complex anatomical distortions. She couldn't blow out her birthday candles, which by the end of her life numbered 55, if her life depended on it. But this admission to ICU was unlike any other because she was now on the brink of respiratory collapse, and the question of intubation was on the table. I remember her intensivist pacing the unit as he contemplated whether she would need a breathing tube inserted. At one point, he came over to me and asked the only question he was going to ask about personhood. Does she read magazines? It struck me as an odd question, and it took me a minute or so to sink in. His unspoken question was, is this the kind of person we should be intubating? He could see her bent spine, he could see her spastic limbs, he could see her dropping blood gases. What he couldn't see was Ellen and the rich, full, complex life she lived. Realizing her life hung in the balance, I took a deep breath and said, yes, she can read magazines, but only when she's in between novels. Amongst Ellen's problems that day, besides her difficulties breathing, was the lens of the healthcare provider, through which he could only see her suffering. I can assure you, when she was on the dance floor, the only people who suffered were those whose toes she crushed unapologetically under the massive weight of her electric wheelchair. The take-home lesson is the golden rule must accommodate what I have coined the platinum rule, which would have us doing unto others as they would want done unto themselves. This is a reminder that we must face our own biases and have the humility to know that we can't presume to understand how someone sees and experiences their life and priorities.